In race number 4, Kasaid, a scratching behind the gates on vet's advice. Taking off quite well in the early stages, Al Motterman, deeper out on the track, working up. In the run here was Murad Al Wathbar, starting handy as Fires. He's going to work across here in the early stages. Ashara settles down in the first 4 or 5 as well. Now Desert's going to be up there and nice and handy. Deeper out working across here was Mutahadi. He's going to be up and eventually try and make a bid for the lead here. In behind was Jalia, settling about 8th in running. Dropping back into about 9th position here was Murad Al Wathbar as they make their way past the 1400 metres. Leading the way here into about 10th here was Marzami. Now Marzami's back on the inside, working along with Mali El Reef. Deeper back in the field here, working back through the field, was Riyad El Wathbar, settling down about 5th in the run. 4th to last was Thabit El Reef. 3rd to last was Jap Al Yasub, followed there next in turn by Kirsten. He's 2nd to last, and the last one here dropping away from the contest being pulled out is Zakir X-Mansour. So the pace is going, they're going at okay fractions here through the early stages. About 800 metres left to go. It's Desert up on the outside of Ashara. They're going along here, and these leaders are getting it pretty easy up in front. Mutahadi sits into 3rd. 4th and deeper out on the track was Al Motterman. Settling down there, being tracked by the stablemate in Marzami. Back on the inside, Mali El Reef. Just unfortunately got shunted there a little bit as they did decide to, a couple of them decided to fall into his lap there. Next in turn was Maktar, settling about 9th in running. Ashara dropping back through the field, and best of the rest there in the run was Riyad Al Wathbar. So they straighten up for home here, about to make their way past the 400 metres, and Desert is our leader, but on the outside, making a good challenge here was Marzami. Marzami coming up to the outside here, along with his stablemate in Al Motterman. It's Desert the leader. Marzami and Al Motterman serving it up to him now as well, pulling off the fence for a run here was Mali El Reef, and he's looking very ominous down the outside here, and up the inside fence here was Maktar, and on the outside working up into it here, Mali El Reef, but it is going to be Maktar gets the job done by a length. Beats home Mali El Reef. 3rd across the line was Marzami. 4th Al Motterman, and Desert runs into 5th. Followed there by Thabit El Reef. He finished about 6th in the run. Next crossing over there was Riyad Al Wathbar, followed by Murad Al Wathbar. Then came Ashara, as Fires, Jalia, Kirsten, Jap Al Yasub, and one of the last ones to cross over after being pulled out of the contest was Zakir X-Mansour. So our winner is Maktar for Dennis O'Brien. Richard Mullen picking up the victory here. Richard Mullen's been able to pick up another winner on the afternoon, also for the same stable. After taking out the first race at Jebel Ali yesterday with Ajabi, they've been able to pick up a second winner here for the weekend with Maktar from the wide draw. Gets the job done, and Richard Mullen picks up his 3rd win for the season.